Lay here with SWOSUathletics.com. Today I'm sitting with senior Southwestern cornerback Brandon Washington. Thank you for sitting with me today.
Yeah, no problem.
Congratulations on last week's win against Southern Nazarene. It was senior night, and you are in fact a senior. Talk a little bit about how that felt. It was your last home game here at Southwestern, and just talk about the emotions or what was going through your head at that moment.
I mean, it's been a good run at Southwestern. Every home game is like really special because you got the crowd in it and everything. So I mean, it was a good environment and everything. Felt good. I mean, it sucks that it has to end, but I mean, it couldn't end any better, I don't think.
Awesome.
Than a win,
Was your family here to see you?
Yeah.
And that was probably...
That made it a lot better.
And they support you quite a bit.
Yeah. It was my mom's actually her first game here, so...
Oh,
yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations again. So moving forward, Tarleton is coming up this weekend. A pretty good team. And just how are you preparing for them? I mean, they're pretty well known for football, so...
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely a good team. We're preparing for them a lot. I mean, if we really need a win against like a quality opponent to possibly see a bowl game this season. So it's an important game for us. But yeah, it's gonna be a big task. We're gonna have our hands full. But I mean, I think that if we play our A game, we can handle them.
Well, they're a pretty versatile team. On offense, they run quite a bit and they pass quite a bit too. So which one are your coaches more preparing you for? Are they preparing you for both just as a whole? Or?
Yeah, I mean, they're preparing us for both. I think our defensive line is really respected, so I think they're going to try and go to the air a lot more because I think our D-line is going to probably stop the run. I mean, we've stopped the run against a lot of good opponents in our league, Harding the first week. So, I mean, you can just be ready for everything, though, because you never know what's going to come at us. So.
Right, and you said just a second ago that you do need a win against a quality team in order to see a bowl game. So, for you personally, is this game more, not important, but more exciting, like you're more amped for this game because this could be the game that puts you in a good position for a bowl game?
Yeah, I mean, this is the best team we have left on our schedule, so it's really just, I mean, we need a win because I'm pretty confident that we can get a win in our last game. This is pretty much the game that we're all really focused on right now, so yeah.
Awesome. Well, talking with Brandon Washington, and you're from California. And so your plans after college, after you leave SWOSU and you're done with football, do you plan on going back to California or staying in the great state of Oklahoma?
I'll probably head back to California, but I'll definitely be visiting.
I should have known.
But I mean, I like Oklahoma. It's a lot different, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I would agree. I've lived on the West Coast for a little while, but I think you should stay. That's just my personal opinion. It's too expensive in California. But after, when you get back to California, what are your career plans? Are you gonna try and pursue football anymore, or?
If I can, I'm gonna be attending a Senior Bowl in Miami. It's on December 8th, so, and a lot of scouts are going to be attending that, so, I mean, we'll just see where it takes me from there.
Awesome. Is there a plan B after that?
Plan B, I mean, just get my resume out there and try and find a job. I don't really have a preference right now. I'm just kind of surfing around. I'm new to, I mean, I wasn't even ready to graduate, probably.
None of us are. They just throw us out there, and then they're like, find a job, and you just get stuck working retail. So, no, thank you for sitting with me today, and congratulations on the last week, and good luck this week against Tarleton.
Thanks.
Welcome back into SWOSUathletics.com. John Liddle with Dustin Stenta, senior quarterback for the Southwestern Bulldogs, the GAC Offensive Player of the Week after that 336-yard, 4-touchdown performance against Southern Naz. Dustin, you guys went in, you really attacked Southern Nazarene well in that game. I know they're a little bit young on the back end. Was that the main reason you went after them, or was there something schematically there that you guys saw?
Well, we knew that they were young, like you said, in their back end. They had some young guys out there, some new guys that hadn't played much, and we felt that with their coverages, they like to run to certain formations that we could attack them, and that's what we did.
You guys did that. Man, 290 at halftime. if it was a close game, you might have passed for 600 in the contest. Those are some pretty big numbers. Probably bigger than you've put it up and a half in your career. So, were you feeling pretty well out there?
Yeah, I was feeling pretty well. I mean, offensive line was blocking their tails off. I could feel like I could sit back there for a while, and the receivers are getting open. And like I said, with some of the coverages they like to run, and we had a good game plan going into it, and all 11 of us were able to do our jobs, and it makes it easy on me when everyone else is making big plays.
Well, everybody's talking about senior day afterward. Yeah, you got your win on senior day, you go out on top, but it's not done yet at all, is it? You got at least 2 more games left. Maybe, hopefully, if you're able to show yourself well, maybe figure out a bowl bid or something like that, which I know you guys would love to have. So, is there any recollecting that needed to be done this week for you guys as a team, or was that easy to get back there out there on the practice field this week?
It's been easy. I mean, we all seniors. We kind of felt senior day, not festivities, but just the motions of it being senior day and just our last home game. But in the back of our minds, we know it's not our last game here. We have 2 more games at least, like you said, to take care of our business and go out there and play well.
How about Tarleton State? I mean, they're a former opponent in the Lone Star Conference. Last time you played Tarleton, they really got you in a big way. And so when you go up against a team that used to be a big rival of yours, how much do you think that you guys can kind of prove yourselves, your legitimacy, so to speak, to go down to Tarleton and get a victory?
Well, when we played Tarleton last time we played them, it was Coach Kokenauer's first year here. We were building up a new program, and they got the best of us. They got after us and handled us pretty well. But we're a different team, different program now. We have a lot better players. We've built our foundation, and we're moving in the right direction. So we're excited about the opportunity to play them again and just show them that we're not the team that we used to be.
You weren't even playing back then. That was your redshirt year. And I was going back and listening to my first ever interview with you, which was back in 2010, I think before the UCO game, is when we did it. And so, just trying to glean anything, but you were your old normal self, just as mature back then as you are today. So there's a compliment. But something you did say is we feel like we can be a winning team, and we feel like we can win every year. You haven't had a winning season yet as a quarterback. But what would it mean to make that happen, get that winning season?
It means a lot to me to finish this year with a winning season. One of the things I kind of tell all the younger guys and some of the young guys in the locker room, I tell them I want to leave a tradition where y'all have the foundation to keep on winning. I know I've had a few losing seasons since I've been here, but I felt like every year we've progressed and got better as a team, and I feel like this is the step to get into the next direction, especially going into next year with the younger guys that we have. And I just want this program to be winning.
You talk about that. A guy that has gotten a chance to be on the field a couple times this year is Riley Claiborne. Since you've gotten all the way healed now, I mean, he's probably not going to get another chance this year. Or you hope not, I guess. But at the same time, I was talking to his dad. He said you've been a really great influence on him, really tried to help him along. How have you tried to forge your relationship with Riley to help leave the quarterback spot in the good hands?
Well, he's a really good young competitor. I just talk to him on a regular basis, like what I see when I come off on the sidelines. He asks me stuff, and I just tell him kind of how I'm feeling or something like this. And every week in meetings, I kind of throw him a few pointers here and there, tell him this is kind of how I prepare. I mean, you don't have to do it like I do. I'm not saying I do everything perfect at all, but I throw him a few pointers from an older guy going to a younger guy, just trying to show him kind of things, how to do things, kind of how to prepare, and hopefully absorb some of them and uses them to his advantage.
Absolutely. Well, this is a really exciting time for SWOSU football. Things are looking on the up and up. So while you see the current right now, and you see Dustin Stenta here is the all-time record holder in so many categories for SWOSU, he's the future too, because he's leaving his stuff with Riley Claiborne. Dustin, we appreciate your time. Thanks so much. Be sure to listen to SWOSU football coming up this Saturday as they take on Tarleton State down in Stephenville. It's a 1 o'clock pregame show and a 2 o'clock kickoff on 95.5 The Coyote. John Liddle for SWOSUathletics.com.